Ashland, Kentucky right now. And it's about, I think it's about 6:40 in the morning. And I just got off the Amtrak train. And I'm in town. And the train ride was about it was 13 hours. Yeah, it was a 13-hour train ride. And I have packed. Oh, did I say I'm going to Huntington, West Virginia? I'm trying to talk sort of loud so the microphone will capture the audio signal well enough, in this video here, I mean. But I'm road hiking to Huntington, West Virginia. There's a fog that's come through this morning, and I'm not feeling too passionate about it. Not because I feel like fog is not fun in general, but particularly because of how fog ain't too useful for road hiking, considering the reduced visibility for the average human in foggy conditions, and how it's a little bit cold. I'm in a t-shirt. It ain't too cold, but it's cold enough to make me feel it. But what was I saying? Fog? But I'm sure that'll pass. I was standing near the door in the, I think they call it a vestibule of the train car, and I was standing next to one of the conductors. And it had just turned about 6:35 or something, just like a minute or two before I disembarked the train. And right next to us was the dining car, and the crew member who was operating the dining car had right at that moment lifted the bar from the doorway and opened the car for business. And I turned to the conductor I was standing next to, and I said, "You think I got time for the dining car?" Well, first thing I said was that, does that mean the car's open? And he said, yeah. And I said, you think I got time for it? And he said, sure, we don't leave till 6:15. And I'm not sure why he said that, because it was already like 6:35, So maybe he just a mistake is all. But then I got it's this coffee here. And then I bought it, and then I climbed down from that train car, and Radiator Land. Well, I climbed down from the train car, and then I turned to the conductor, and he said, "See, plenty of time." And I said, "Yeah." I didn't say yeah, I just nodded my head. I don't remember what I said. I feel like it was fun, though. Oh, I'm feeling colder than I thought I would. I'm also feeling more excited than I thought I would. Physically, I mean. Physically excited. I feel more... can you tell? Okay. Oof. I'm starting to shiver. See, I mixed a bunch of oats and peanut butter in this bag here. And it might have been about maybe a pound or 2 pounds of oats. I'm not too sure. And I guess I'm not sure how much peanut butter it was either. It was just about the whole tub though. No. Walking down the road right now. There's a sidewalk at this part. And I just walked past 2 people. And as we were walking past, they said, "Did you lose a bag?" And I said, "No, I didn't, you know." And then they started walking, but then just a foot after that of walking, there was a turtle on the ground in the shell, just sitting on a piece of concrete. And then the guy picked up the turtle and he said, "You want a turtle?" And I said, "Sure." And then I took the turtle and I said, "I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this turtle." And then he took it from me. And then he said he'll eat it. And I said, that's the worst thing that could happen for it. I'm walking past a water plant. Look. Oh, it's the water plant. I bet they... Dang. Well, that one got me. Oh, never mind about the water plant. What I'm saying is, there's a steelworkers local union hall. Wow, look at that. There's all sorts of things. What was I saying? I missed a train because I misremembered the schedules, you know. And I was thinking that I'd have time to do a whole bunch of stuff, like cook rice and beans. I was gonna cook about three or four meals of rice and beans, because I'm only gonna get back to Chicago on Monday morning. I thought I'd have time to do clothing laundry and other things. But then I had to stay the night in that other town, And then there are geese by the railroad tracks. They're just, wow. But what happened was that I arrived in Chicago at about maybe 3 p.m. No, 4 p.m. yesterday. And the Amtrak train was scheduled to leave Chicago at 5:50 p.m. for Ashland, Kentucky, where I am now. And so I figured I'd not have time to do anything other than just go back to my friend's apartment unit where my rucksack was and grab like deodorant or something, and then get to the Amtrak train. I'm not sure if you might have noticed, but I feel like I'm acting sort of strange. I feel like I'm a bit energetic right now, and I think it's because when I was drinking that coffee that I bought from the dining car in the train, I was drinking it after not having eaten any food for about 13 hours, So I'm pretty sure that the caffeine is sort of affecting me in a particularly effective manner. So I apologize if I seem a bit strange. There's so much fog on the Ohio River right now that you can't even see Ohio. I think I might be going along the river a little bit right now because I don't think it's safe enough to be walking along the highway right over there. The speed limit is only 35 miles per hour where I saw, but I just don't think it's safe enough with how much fog there is. I don't want to be walking on the side of the road right now. So I'll be going along the river for a little while, or I'll be waiting for the fog to pass as the air temperature rises. It's a bit past 9 in the morning right now, and I'm walking through Catlettsburg, Kentucky, and I'm walking along the levee right now in the levee wall back there along the river, and there were some murals, real big ones, painted on that levee wall back there, and some of them were showing images from a great flood, I suppose, that happened in 1937, and then I searched for more information about it online, and at least according to one source I quickly read, which seems to be a local newspaper, about 80% of the whole town was flooded at one point. And that's something. But we got the big levee and seawall now, so hopefully that won't ever happen again. I just walked past an office for I think it was something about the Boyd County Sheriff's Office. It was something about a home detention program, but there was a big sign in the window, and it said jailer, and it was a neon sign. It was a big neon sheriff's badge sign. Isn't that something? I never seen a jailer have a neon sign before in my life. And also, dogs are always giving me trouble when I'm on road hikes. They're never biting at me, but they're always barking at me. There's a little kitty cat. Oh, there's two cats. I didn't capture any photographs of the jailer sign because I felt like that would be inappropriate to be taking a video of that. I didn't capture any photographs of the dog or the cats just now because I also felt like that would be inappropriate because that was at someone else's house. So at least in Catlettsburg here, there's a sign that says condemned as dangerous and unsafe right here on the door. But in Catlettsburg here, it seems like, there's just about every building along this block here is closed or abandoned in some way. And, there were abandoned buildings in Ashland, the next town, the next town just east of here, the one I walked through before getting in this one. And there were a few abandoned houses or something, but most houses seemed occupied, but here in Catlettsburg, it seems to be sort of the downtown part I'm in right now, or the central part of the town. It seems like there's not a single, wow. It seems like at least half are not used at all. Wow. Oh, wait, also about that jailer sign. There was a guy sitting right outside of the building, and he was sitting on a crate or something. And I said, I never seen a jailer have a neon sign like that before. Ain't that something? And he said, yeah. And he laughed a little bit. I felt like that was nice. I'm walking past the Boyd County Courthouse Annex right now. And I met a lady. She was walking in the church. There's the detention center. Oh, I saw another one of those neon signs for the jailer, but look, it says jailer right there on the door. But she was walking in church, and I introduced myself, and I said I was just walking through, and I noticed that just about half the buildings are, and then she interrupted and she finished my sentence and she said, empty. And I said, yeah. And I said, I was just wondering how long it's been like that, you know, or what happened. And she said that apparently some time ago, she didn't say how long, but some time ago, some people bought a lot of that property and demanded too high of prices for a lot of the people who were renting the commercial properties, you know, and then she said they died, or as time passed and people passed away is what I mean, she said. And I ain't sure if she meant the people who own the property or the people who would otherwise have been renting the property, but it seems that it fell into disuse after that. And we were talking a little bit, and you know, she said she was going into church and she invited me in, and I said, I'm sorry, ma'am, but I'm on a road hike for Huntington, West Virginia, and I best keep going. And I said it was nice to meet her, you know, and I feel like the people in this town are darn friendly, you know. Yeah. You know, actually, because I think otherwise I'll be arriving in Huntington at least a few hours early for the train. I think maybe I will go visit that church that the lady invited me in for. I'm not particularly religious. I practice no religion, but I feel like it would be good to participate in the community while I'm here, especially because I've been invited to participate in the community. So she said it'll just be 45 minutes, and so I think maybe I will visit that church. Okay, the sermon's all done now, and I feel like it was a nice church, you know. The entire sermon was about fearing hell, and I'm not particularly religious. I practice no religion specifically, but I feel like that was still nice to be a part of, and there might have been just about maybe less than 20 other people in the room besides me, and after the preaching ended, we all stood up, and as I was walking out, people were thanking me for coming, and I was saying thank you for having me. And I feel like it was real nice how friendly everyone was, you know. I'm walking across a bridge over the Ohio River right now, right? And on the other side is a railroad bridge that I'm pretty sure is either owned by CSX or the parent company, CSX Transportation, in as much as I'm aware of, or Norfolk Southern, you know. I'm not sure though. As I was walking onto this bridge, lady who was driving by stopped at a stoplight and she said that I was good looking. And then I waved at her. I feel like that was fun. It was right next to the 2 cigarette stores. And now I'm in West Virginia, I suppose. It says, welcome to Canova right here. Western Gate of the Mountain State, it says. So I suppose that's West Virginia. And I think there's two buildings right here that seem to be where ladies might dance at with little clothing on. But there's 2 of them right across the street from each other, I think. Let me do some investigating. I'm not sure what these businesses are. They both have signs on their doors saying limited video lottery location, you know? And I'm not really sure what that means. But there are no windows on any of the buildings. So, I'm not sure. I was just talking with 2 guys standing outside of a laundromat, and I asked them what these shops were that were all named after ladies, like, you know, Miss Louise's or something like that. That wasn't the name of them, one of them, but that's similar to them. And why they all have signs saying live video lottery or something like that. And they just said that they're just gambling stores pretty much, you know. And I suppose one of the guys that I was talking to was a veteran. And then, you know, a few yards up ahead there, you can see there's a sidewalk path on the bridge. And I was really feeling worried that that there was not any path and there was not any space behind this wall here, you know. But I was really feeling this is all private property, you know. for whatever coal processing operation this is, and so I'd have a tough time crossing through there. Otherwise I might get in trouble with law enforcement, because there's certainly people around who would be able to see me. But see, there's a no trespass sign right there. But I'll tell you, highway bridges are trouble. That's where I'm leaving from. I'm pretty sure right up there is the interstate, and right there is a rail line. I'm pretty sure that's the same CSX or Norfolk Southern rail that the bridge carries over, that big steel bridge. I wasn't aware that cactus could grow in West Virginia. It's also started to rain a little bit. I didn't read anything in the weather forecast about rain. There was no rain predicted at all, so maybe it's just a small sprinkle and it'll pass. But I'm pretty sure it was just a few drops. So I don't think there's going to be any rain.